I can take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't gonna get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You gotta understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you gotta work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not gonna be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, that is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces, and then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know. That was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you're doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, The Definition of Man, is out right now. Click the link below or go straight to masculineidentity.com to get your copy today. Still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the women you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, The Definition of Game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Top Soil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity. Specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
Click the links below to get private one-on-one coaching sessions with Mr. Locario or Miles Cunningham to step up your game. These coaching sessions are designed to help you with your specific needs in the dating game. So make sure you click the links below right now so that you can step up your game today.
We here. What's popping? What's going on? What's good? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, Miles in the building. Miles, what's going on, man?
Oh shit! Nah, all right, so we got to do it this week then.
Yes, Daddy.
Oh shit! Yeah.
What's popping?
What's going on, man?
I'm chilling.
Whew,
So
man.
shout out to everybody, man. And real quick, guys, today is the last day. All right, for you guys to get the discounted price for the Master the Vetting Process program. It is the last day. So make sure that you guys are going to shoplocario.com. If you are not on shoplocario.com right now, you are missing out. I suggest you guys go as you're watching this video right now and download it right after. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's the last day. I'm telling you, tomorrow, July 1st, the price is going up. Okay, so make sure you get it at the discount price now, because this program, Master the Vetting Process, is something that you need in the dating game. And this is kind of like what we're talking about today's topic. We're talking about how to test a woman's sexual interest in you. And this is part of vetting a woman, you know, when it comes to casual situations and even for long-term situations. So we're going to get into that a little later. You feel what I'm saying? But Miles, what's going on with you, man?
Oh, man, listen, today's one of them days. Like, you know, when them days when you got to do a million things.
Exactly. Now that's a fact.
You try to get shit done before 12 p.m.
That's a fact.
Fucking crazy, bro. And it's still not over. Like, it's not over. Like, like this is one of the things that has to be done today. So
right.
And moving, bro.
Yeah, and it's the end of the month too, so you already know.
It's the end of the month. You know,
the month is the
July 4th shit coming up, and
July 4th weekend is happening.
Because you know, with me, like that's a whole big thing with my family, so I'm preparing for that shit.
Oh yeah, we might have to. We gonna talk on the back end for that's on Friday, because we might have to do a little something different on Friday, early or something. Because
you feel me? So it is what it is. So y'all get prepared for the changes coming up, guys.
Right.
But yeah, man, you know, life is great. I'm not complaining at all. Don't ever get it twisted. I'm not complaining. Just telling you about my day. But I'm grateful for the fact that I woke up and I even have the energy, the health, the resources to move around, get things done. You know, I'm driving from here to there, doing this, doing that, making it back safely. I'm super grateful, man. So shout out to everybody. Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody that went and copped the Mastering the Vetting Process program. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the cats that came in at the last minute and join the Masculine Identity membership for 99 cents. You know what I mean?
Real talk.
to them cats, and you will be on the call today. Oh, and I will be sending out the worksheet today, so just stay tuned. I'll be sending out the worksheet today, as well as the link this evening for y'all to get on the call at 11 p.m. Eastern time for the the masterclass Zoom call on the Masculine Identity membership. So yeah, y'all stay tuned for that, man. But yeah, man, ripping and running, getting shit done, making calls, making moves, man. So yeah, man, what's up with you though?
I'm chilling, man. Just, loving life. You know what I'm saying? Just staying busy. You feel what I mean? And guys, make sure that you guys also make sure that you guys remember to go to CunninghamElements.com. Make sure you guys do that. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys go to CunninghamElements.com.
Cunningham,
so that you can get the soap, you guys can get the parfum, you guys can get the shea butter, all that stuff. Go to CunninghamElements.com to get that shit cracking. And also make sure you guys go to shoplocario.com. You feel me? Make sure you guys do that. Get the online dating consultation right here. You feel me? Make sure you guys get up on this because y'all sleeping, man. Y'all are slipping if you guys are not really getting up on this online. There's thousands, millions of women on online dating that you guys are missing out on. So make sure you guys do that and get that cracking. And also remember, guys, get the master the vetting process. All you got to do is go right here, go and get this, download this today. It is the last day for the $97 price. That's the discount price. Is going to go up soon. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure
the
that
price
you guys
up. Yeah, yesterday's price. Today's price is not yesterday's price, guys.
Exactly. So
and the thing is that we look. Lucario understands the value of this, but he did you a favor.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. We listen, man.
Because think about it. Think about all of these fucking celebrities and all these other cats. Think about if they understood what it meant and they mastered how to vet a woman. Think about all these different cats. Everybody from Kevin Gates to Michael B. Jordan to Will Smith and all these other niggas. Think about
all these basketball niggas getting played and shit.
Bro, all these football niggas, all of these niggas. If they understood how to vet a woman, what type of value we talking about?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And Lucario is doing his best to give it to y'all for less and for cheap. But me and April was like, nigga, you can't be well, April didn't necessarily say nigga, but I said I'm just saying, like, we was like, nah, bro, you can't keep it at that price forever, man. We gotta, you know what I'm saying? Give them a chance, but other than that, man, they gotta pay full price. You know what I'm saying? So guys, get it now. Today's the last day. What is it? 11:59 p.m.
Yeah, 11:59 p.m. That's the time. So make sure I go and get that because on July 1st, man, the price is gonna change. You know what I'm saying? So just get that shit now. You feel what I'm saying? Get it right now. All right. So make sure you guys get that.
Some of these bitches.
And also make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Make sure you guys get that. I'm going to be dropping the new Bad Boy membership program probably tonight or tomorrow.
Okay.
And it's gonna be about 7 ways to get a woman to keep you on her mind. So this is certain things that you do in the game that makes a woman, she starts to think about you. She's getting attached to you. She's getting obsessed with you. But I'm warning you guys, when you hear this stuff, you understand what I'm saying? This is no trickery. This is all real shit. And you got to be prepared for this type of stuff. You understand what I'm saying? Because sometimes this is the thing. Sometimes you don't want to be on a woman's mind because when she start getting all clingy and needy, that could be an issue. So you got to find balance within all that. But again, when you have game, this is the type of shit that happens when you have game. You know what to do, how to do it, when to do it, so that it works out and it's beneficial for not only you but the women that you deal with. You feel what I'm saying? So go to badboymembership.com and get that cracking. You feel me? So today's topic, we're talking about how to test a woman's sexual interest in you. Remember, guys, today's Media Mondays. So if you guys have music, you guys have products to promote and all that other stuff. And real quick, I want you guys to check out my cool glasses right here. You know what I'm saying? I got this from a young lady the other day. She was promoting her stuff on the street. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciated the hustle. So I had to support another person who's out here doing their thing. You know what I mean? And you guys can check this out at EENYeyewear.com. So make sure you go support her. and check her out. You know what I'm saying? She's doing original glasses that she's putting out. So I love, you know, when people are out here really making moves and making stuff happen. So guys, if you want to promote your stuff, you know, hit us up. Donate $50 or more to promote, $5 or more per question, and $10 or more per story. You feel what I'm saying? And call the numbers 844-672-7300. 844-672-7300 is the number. So make sure you guys do that. But do we have? You said we had a song with King Dow, or
yeah, man. Okay. We got a song with King Dow.
Let's do that. Let's get that first. Okay.
Yeah, let's get that first, man. Shout out to King Dow, man. Shout out to King Dow. Yeah, man, because he got a new joint called Hating.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
This nigga King
Dow
Dow
out here hating.
King Dow
is on King Dow now.
Confrontational for 2025.
Exactly. King Dow's on his villain arc now. He's like, fuck that.
All right, so can you see that? You can see it, right? All right, and let me make sure I'm on normal playback speed. I'll be fucking nigga shit up on the fast playback. All right, so guys, world premiere, King Dow. This is called Hating, man. Let's check it out, man. Shout out to King Dow in the building. Hold up. That shit sound like somebody about to get fucked up. You know when in the fucking martial arts movies when niggas is like circling the fucking arena and looking at each other like, yeah, I'm about to fuck you up. Like, look at this shit is some cinematic shit. Let's get it. Hey, Dojo.
That's my biggest hater, and that's real shit. Sitting criticizing while I make hits, sending me links of these rappers. Are you serious, nigga? I am your son. Watch me do this. My ex was laughing way too damn hard. Had to drop her ass on the boulevard. I swear niggas got me fucked up. Bitch, I clap back. Grew up in double A, but I'm like that. D-Land, Florida. With that accent, got it from my mama. Yeah, she haven't sent. Yeah, there's no side. Still that West Coast. I ain't no gangster, but I dodge shows. A lot of these sassy niggas, y'all some weirdos. Rather hang with women than learn game with the real bros. That's what we can get done. You be white knight and scared to tell her what it is. You stay lying, put the sheik in the closet. Y'all ain't listening. I'm half Negro. This how I win. Niggas stop hating. All up in my business. Put a fan you playing. Trying to talk shit, but you need to bow down. Always caking, ex be trying to bribe for that friendship. Shout out sister-in-law, that's that realness. Y'all rappers be moving multiple sessions as if you ain't confident in what you doing. Shit, at this point, yeah, I'm hating cause you think you doing something, but you faking. Difference between me and y'all, I am patient. Make my moves, then bounce, work like Satan. Some of y'all women want that free attention. Had to block a couple, where I'm programmed. I'm quick to unfollow. If you ain't paying attention, give no fucks no more. Y'all stay creeping, peeping on my story. Know them damn well, your ass did me dirty. White devil, niggas try and get big names for their project, but I have no fan base. Damn rejects, looking for a relationship. This shit don't work, you gotta earn my time. Show that paperwork, all you fools who turn on me. Y'all played yourself, backstabbing each other. Got no one left, I told y'all this summer I've been making hits, using all your bodies as my dinner list. Y'all better go hide, this ain't your day, and it never was. I'm that real thing.
Alright, that's what he's talking about.
Yo, King Dow is not playing with y'all niggas this year, nigga. What are we talking about, nigga? Woo!
Shout out to King Dow. King Dow sound serious on that. Like he sound angry and shit.
That flow is dead fucking serious, nigga. He ain't playing, man.
You stay lying, put the sheik in the closet. Y'all ain't listening. I'm half Negro. This how I win. Niggas stop hating. All up in my business. Put a fan you playing. Trying to talk shit, but you need to bow down. Always caking. Ex be trying to bribe for that friendship. Shout out sister-in-law. That's that realness. Y'all rappers be moving multiple sessions as if you ain't confident in what you doing. Shit. At this point,
you got that karate movie music on there.
They need to put that on that new Karate Kid soundtrack.
That's a fact.
Shout out to King Dow, man.
Real talk. I fuck with that.
Heat, man. We appreciate you, brother. All right. You know he teaching this bass class right now.
Exactly.
That's why he can't call in and shit. But nah, my man.
Put that on the playlist.
Yes, sir. Oh yeah.
Put that on the playlist.
Oh, you know what you got to put on the playlist too. So last week, CLE Fetty had a song. I couldn't put it on the playlist though because I didn't have the link or whatever. But
Okay.
it's a. I want you to look it up so you could play it real quick because the show was fire. It's called All My Time. CLE Fetty. Bring that shit up. This shit's fire. We gotta play that one more time.
Hold on. My computer.
Oh, is your computer acting funny? Is acting crazy now?
Yeah, hold on 1 second. Yeah.
Where's
the goddamn?
But yeah, guys, send in your stuff, man. If you guys have some stuff to promo, you feel what I'm saying? Get that shit cracking. You feel me? And guys, remember, today is the last day. The last day you guys can get the discount price for the Master the Vetting Process program. Make sure you guys go to shoplocario.com to get that shit going. And guys, if you want to call up, the calling number is 844-672-7300. 844-672-7300 is the number. So make sure you guys call up and get that cracking. And also, if you have a question, put a Q in the chat and we will get to your question. You feel what I'm saying?
All right, so we're gonna can you see that?
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna put that on the Media Mondays playlist. And you said CLE Fetty?
Yeah, CLE Fetty, and the song is called All My Time. Yeah, that one right there with that chick. I can't remember her name.
Reese.
Yeah, this shit fire. Angel Reese, there we go.
Hey, yo, Moby, you going crazy.
Yeah. She wanna act this.
Oh, shit.
I can't fuck with resistance. You be gone in the instance. You be gone. I can't fuck with resistance. Nah, baby, ain't tripping. Nah, baby, ain't tripping. Yeah. Cause I know she.
Yo, this nigga need to sell his shit to Drake.
So I told you.
Serious.
I told
you, bro. Like, stop playing. That's all Drake right there.
That's what I'm saying. So y'all got to support CLE Fetty, man. That shit fire.
That's Drake's next hit.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. He gonna be. I'm telling you, he need to watch out because they'll be watching his shit. Next thing you hear your shit on their next album and shit. You know what I'm saying? Then they act like they don't know who you are. It's terrible. You know?
Drake be like, yeah, I don't deal with resistance. Yo,
that's a fact.
Nah, he need to start selling his shit to Drake, bro. Like,
exactly. That's a wrap. That's a wrap. But anyway, so guys, today's topic, we're talking about how to test a woman's sexual interest in you. You feel what I'm saying? This shit is very, very important. And so the reason why I'm pointing out the sexual interest, right? Because we're not talking about test a woman's interest in going on dates with you. We're not talking about test a woman's interest in having conversation with you. We're not talking about testing a woman's interest to see if she, wants to be your friend. None of that bullshit. So what happens is you guys got to understand that there's different types of attraction, right? So you have physical attraction, sexual attraction, a woman attracted to your behavior, a woman attracted to you because of resources, and a woman attracted to you because she wants to be your friend, right? So what happens is that a lot of guys, they get confused because they think that any type of, attention a woman gives them means that the woman is interested in them sexually. Right now, the reason why guys think that is because the attention that guys give women is because they want to fuck the woman, right? So because you want to fuck the woman, you think, well, if the girl is talking to me, if she gives me her number, that means that we're going to have sex soon. You understand? Like, she wants to make it happen. But see, what you have to understand is that because there's all those other things that a woman could use you for, this is why you have to test, i.e. vet, the woman to see if she's actually sexually interested in you, right? So we're going to talk about like a few things that you can do to test a woman's, sexual interest, right? And also, if you want to learn more about this, you can go to badboymembership.com and check out this program, 10 ways to test, 10 ways to get women to prove that they're interested in you, because I talk about more of that in the program on the Bad Boy membership. You feel what I'm saying? Now, there's a lot of ways that you can test a woman's sexual interest in you, right? But one of the easiest ways to do this, and we talk about this all the time,
is that when you're talking to women, you have to build sexual tension, right? If you don't understand what sexual tension is, then you're not going to be able to build it and make that happen. So what does building sexual tension means? First of all, let's talk about what does sexual tension mean in the first place, right? Sexual tension is when you and a girl are interacting with each other and y'all are sexually attracted to each other. You're sexually attracted to her, she's sexually attracted to you. And the tension is there because she doesn't know, but she doesn't know if sex is going to happen or not. You understand what I'm saying? So she's sexually attracted to you. She wants it to happen because she's reciprocating that sexual interest, but she's not sure if it's going to happen or not. Now, her not knowing if it's going to happen or not is the part that's exciting and the parts that's tense. Do you see what I'm saying? So now you have to be the one to create that scenario. So you create that scenario by you flirting, and then she has to reciprocate the flirting. So meaning you have to start the flirting and then she has to flirt back. This is why when you guys are watching these, what's the guy, King 68, the great videos, and all these dudes that be doing these videos where they going up to girls and the girls going up to them. The reason why a lot of these videos are ridiculous is because there's no sexual tension being built in the situation, right? So you can have a girl coming up to you and y'all shooting the shit talking about nothing, but that does not mean the girl is sexually interested in you. You see what I'm saying?
Hold on 1 second. You know what's funny to me? How y'all niggas get excited off a nigga just talking to a bitch?
Right. That's what I'm saying.
But when we did it in Miami, all of a sudden it was, yo, y'all wasn't even getting them bitches.
Right, exactly, right?
Like, what? No, and the only difference is that so who's really attracted to tall guys? Who's really attracted to, like, y'all niggas,
nigga, you gay.
Y'all
That's what I'm saying.
Sound like some gay shit to me.
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
Weirdos on the low, bro. Like, most of y'all niggas who be trying to quote unquote expose us and talk shit about us, y'all niggas is weirdos on the fucking, like, on the DL, like, because we went around talking to multiple women, engaging them, making them laugh, all this other shit. This nigga standing there taking orders from bitches,
right?
And y'all excited about what he's doing.
No, because you know what, Miles, this is the thing. They thought, this is what they think. They thought because the girl approached him,
right,
that meant something. So now this is what I'm saying. Because they don't have game, they think that the woman approaching him means that the woman is sexually interested. Because truthfully, this is what happened. We actually did exact same thing that King 68 the Great was doing.
Exactly.
The only difference was that the women were approaching him and we were approaching the woman. We were literally doing the same thing. We were just all talking, just like he's just talking in his video. So what happens is that a lot of these guys don't realize that you actually have to build sexual tension. Shout out to Kizag, and he said, I think the key point that guys always miss, she already genuinely interested. You just have to entice her sexually. That's where the flirting comes in. Exactly. And when you entice her by the flirting, that's giving her the okay to flirt back with you. So she's saying, oh, cool. This guy is showing me he's sexually interested. Now I can show him how sexually interested I am in him. But what happens is that when you have the videos where, you know, the girl's just approaching a girl and the guy's not saying nothing, he's just talking, there's no sexual tension being built. You understand what I'm saying? In this situation, right? So that's one of the ways you could test a woman's sexual interest. Now, another way real quick is you guys can, for example, and I tell Rekka this all the fucking time, but you still don't listen. You guys can tell the women to come to you. You understand what I'm saying? You tell the woman to come to you. And so the farther she is, the better. You understand what I'm saying? So if it takes a woman an hour to get to where you're at, that's even better. If it takes her an hour and a half, even better. 2 hours. But the more it takes for her to get, the longer it takes and the more she got to go through to get to you, the better. You understand what I'm saying? Because what happens is that that's usually a sign that a woman has sexual interest in you. Why? Because a woman is not going to go out of her way to use a guy.
Exactly.
You understand? A woman will use a guy if it's simple for her to use him, but a woman's not going to go out of her way to use you.
You understand what I'm saying? The only exception to that is that if, let's say, for example, she knows that you got a lot of paper and you're lame, then she might do that because she's trying to play the long game. But generally speaking, most women are not going to go out of their way to actually play games with you. You understand what I'm saying? So if you tell a girl to meet you at a bar or somewhere and it takes her, she's like, oh yeah, it took me about an hour and change to get here and blah, blah, blah. And it's like a trek. Then that's letting you know that 9 times out of 10, she's sexually interested because she's not traveling all that way just because.
Right.
But Miles, what's your thoughts on all this shit though? I've been talking like crazy.
Wait, wait, we're talking about the topic?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Testing the women's sexual interest.
right. No, my bad. No, it was a lot said. So, yeah. But so the thing is that, again, I tell guys to fail fast. Right? Because a lot of you guys think that just because a woman is not sexually interested in you, that it's a failure, that it's a L, that it's a loss, that is something wrong with you. Right? That's what you guys love to that's what you love to embrace for whatever reason. Why? Because you already hate yourself. So if a woman says, ew, I'm not interested, then you're like, oh my God, it's because there's something wrong with me. Okay, fine. My thing is this. Fail fast. For me, it's not a failure. I just want to find out fast.
Right.
But again, so it is any way you want to look at it, do it fast. Which is why you gotta speak. You gotta speak up front. Like let her know. Let a bitch know. Let the chick know. Let the female know. Hey, this is what I'm trying to do. This is what I'm trying to do. I look at you and I'm interested sexually. Say it however you want. I'm trying to get naked with you. I'm trying to do some adult things with you. I'm trying to film some OnlyFans content without the camera. Whatever you want to say.
Right. Exactly.
Like that's witty, right? That's witty. It's not vulgar. I didn't use any curse words. You could easily go up to a chick and be like, yo, you got an OnlyFans? And she's gonna be like, OnlyFans, what kind of girl do you think I am? Then you could be like, nah, I was just trying to film some content without the camera.
Right.
Me and you. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I'm sexy as fuck, and you would be a great compliment to that. I'm giving y'all too much game, though. Stop it. But I'm just saying, get to it. Get to it. A lot of y'all, see, women reflect and magnify. When a woman gets on her high horse and tries to shame you for speaking too sexually or tries to shame you for bringing up sex, quote unquote, too fast, it's a trick. It's an illusion. She's just trying to be preemptive to try to shame you for being a hoe before you shame her for being a hoe.
Right.
That's all it is. She's playing what they call it's like a preemptive strike. She's playing offensive defense. You get what I'm saying? Like she's trying to make like you bring up sex. And trust me, if she's interested in you, there's a part of her that wants to be like, ooh, I like what I'm hearing. And she wants to say to you,
yes, daddy.
But there's another part of her that's like, if I concur with his freakiness, then he's going to look at me like I'm a hoe. He's going to look at me like I'm the slut. He's going to look at me like I got the high body count. And he's going to think that I'm, you know, I should be shamed. He's going to think that I'm a terrible person. He's going to put the scarlet letter on me. That's what most women, because they know that that's how the average guy thinks. Average bitch ass nigga in the street. That's how he thinks. So the woman is trying to play defense by shaming you for being too sexual first. And a lot of you niggas fall for that illusion. But let's go to 618. 618, you are on live with Lucario and Miles on Media Monday. Name, age, city. How can we help you? Where did you send it?
I sent it to Miles, Cash App. And my name is Rashad Bill, and I'm coming from East St. Louis, Illinois. And my question was...
I'm sorry, wait, you said your name is what now?
My name is Rashad.
And you sent it? You sent it to Cash App?
Yeah, to Miles. I think he's called Miles in the game.
Miles in the game, yeah. Okay, and no, I didn't. I didn't get that one. I don't see it. Let me see.
It's under Lil Romy, I think. Yeah, Lil Romy.
Oh, I see it. It came in. My bad. I got you. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Okay, so my question is, today my name is Rashard, by the way. I'm 28 and I'm from East St. Louis. My question is, so I'm sort of like a quiet guy, and
yeah, you sound real. You sound kind of super like laid back and quiet.
Yeah, so I don't know. I feel like that's kind of like getting in the way of my dating life, kind of sort of, because I don't know. I feel like sometimes even when I go approach women or something, like I kind of like I can set up a date and stuff like that, but like when I get on that date, I'll probably like freeze up and I don't know, want to know what to say and stuff like that. I be feeling like that's kind of like we kind of ruin my dating life, kind of sort of, because I am like.
Dude, let me ask you a question. Man. Do you like the sound and tone of your voice? Yeah, you don't. Yeah, you really don't. Yeah, It's kind of terrible, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of horrible and boring, and it makes you want to. If it was a radio station, you would turn off the radio or switch to another station, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I feel that way and Lucario feels that way and everybody in the chat feels that way, but all of that don't matter. Why? Because you feel that way. So if you feel that way, what might you think a woman might feel? Like do you think the sound of your voice can make a pussy wet?
No, not right now. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. You need to work on that, bro. No. You look. And it's not just the sound of your voice per se. The thing is that your voice sounds like you can't fuck. Right. Your voice sounds like you can't have a good time. Your voice sounds like you hate yourself. Your voice sounds like if I was to hang out with you and chill with you just on some regular shit, I would be bored, or you would get me annoyed, or you would make me upset. That's how your voice sounds, my brother. And I am not saying that to be disrespectful. I'm saying something that you agreed with. You don't like the sound of your voice. So if you don't like the sound of your voice, how can you expect someone else to?
Yep, I got you on that.
Lucario, speak to him real quick.
So caller, wait, how old you said you was?
I'm 28.
28. Okay, so you were saying that when you would go out on these dates, what would happen?
So like, I haven't been on it in a minute, but like when I would go, or like I would just probably like link up with a girl or something, like I don't know, like I would freeze up, like I'll say like a little bit, but it won't be like too much.
But this is the thing. So wait, hold on 1 second. So you said you haven't been in a while. When was the last time you went on a date?
It's been like a minute, but
how long? How many months? How many? Like how long?
I say like probably like shit, almost a year.
A year? Like, why a year?
I don't know. I feel like I need to like work more, like really with talking more and stuff like that, and just I don't know. I'll be at work, but like I talk to them and stuff like that, but I don't really like get out and interact with folks outside of work. Like I kind of do sort of, but not like how I'm supposed to. Like,
and you said how old are you? You said 29?
28.
28. And so how many women have you had sex with in your life? Be honest.
And I was just on this topic. I can say like a good 8. Good 8.
Okay, and how did you get those 8? Why don't you just do the same thing you did to get those 8?
I ain't gonna lie, like some of them I approached and I probably had sex with them, but some of them they done probably came to me, and I like shit, like I don't know, got with them, and that's how I like did it. And
so that's what I'm saying. What did you do? So give me a scenario that you approached a girl and then you had sex with her, and then in a scenario where a girl approached you and you had sex with her. So tell me about the time when you approached a girl and you had sex with her. What happened?
Okay, so The first time I did it, it was like I can't really remember who, but like it was this one time I did do it. Like it was this girl I had worked with, and she had I got her number and stuff like that, and she really came on to me like in a way like on some horny shit, and like we had set the stuff up and we made that happen, like you know.
So that's what I'm saying. What did you do? You got her number, and what did you say to her?
Well, I texted her, I was like, this me and stuff like that, and we just started like texting, like saying, like just really knowing each other, like in a way I say like before we got on the sex thing, we were just asking each other name, where we from, what we doing it daily and stuff like that, and then like we started going.
So that's what I'm saying. What did you say to her to get her to come see you, to get naked in a bed to have sex? What did you say?
So what had happened, I said, well, she actually brought it up first. That's what I'm saying. She had said something.
What did she say?
She was like, well, good morning. I'm good morning. I'm hungry and horny and some shit like that. And I was like, oh yeah. And I was like, well, shit, I'm kind of feeling the same way. We should kind of like make something happen or whatever. And she was like, I'm down. Just let me know when you free or whatever.
Okay, and then you told her when you was free, and then she came over and had sex.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now tell me about a time when a girl approached you or talked to you, and then it happened.
Okay, so shit, it's usually most girls from our gig, but not the same one. So this is the last girl I say recently, like I did it with. So I would say I actually like seeing her. I was at work, and she had like an interview there, but like she gave me this look or whatever. I wasn't really like caught up in that, but, like, cause everybody I was looking, but like she gave me like a flirtatious look type shit. So, and so like
okay, so she gave you a look, and then did she walk over to you?
No, not that day. So I would say like a few days later, like we got like this app at work where we text and see our schedule. So she texted me through the app telling me how cute I was and shit like that, and telling me she wanna like know me more. So I seen her the next day at work because she had like the little I think orientation and stuff like that, and I was like, I had seen a text that you something like that, and I had
So speed up to the part where you told her to come through and have sex.
Okay, so what had happened, like on that part, like we had went on our second date, then we got to the part to work.
Wait, hold on. You went on a bunch of dates?
Second date?
I mean, not really a date, but like she really came to like my homeboy crib because I don't have one of my own right now.
Your homeboy?
And yeah.
What?
So how did she get to your homeboy crib?
So he picked her up and stuff like that.
He picked her up?
No. This one, see, you keep jumping. I'm saying, who invited her to his crib? What did you say? So what I'm trying to get you to understand is that you just keep saying things are happening. I'm trying to get to the how are things happening so we can get to understanding why you're having the problems. So what I'm saying is that she came to your homeboy crib. Who invited her?
I did. I had asked him, was it okay if I can have company over?
Okay, and what did you invite her over to your homeboy crib for? Would you tell her? You said, hey, just come through to my homeboy crib. Like, what was the reason?
I said if you want to come through, we just chill and look at a movie and talk. I get to know each other because at that time I was kind of like money went right, so I wasn't trying to like spend too much on dates and stuff like that. She really wanted to like just do something a little simple.
Okay, so this is what I'm noticing with your whole entire situation. So, well, when you definitely need coaching, like you need coaching like badly, but this is the problem. You are being led by women because you're not confident enough to lead women, and you don't have a plan of how you want things to go. So you need to learn how to have a certain way you do things, and you need to lead the women to where you want it to go. You see what I'm saying? But you're saying like, I'm freezing up. I don't know what to say. And the reason why you're freezing up and you don't know what to say is because you're not understanding who you are and what you want. You understand? So when you get coaching, we teach you to figure out who you actually are and what you actually want so you can convey that to the woman, right? But also, like we were saying earlier, and what Miles is saying is that the reason why your voice sounds like that is because, remember, your thoughts become your actions. How you feel about yourself is going to come out through how you express yourself. So because you're not confident, that comes out in the way you speak, in the way you talk. You see what I'm saying? And it also comes out in what you're saying and what you're doing. And so this is why you're having a hard time connecting things and making things happen. Because everything you just told me, you basically you told me about 2 women you at your job. You understand what I'm saying? That kind of basically just led you. You see what I'm saying? And you said it's been a year since you've went on, you went out with another woman or messed with another woman. You see what I'm saying? So you're waiting for things to happen to you instead of you taking action to make things happen. Because what I'm saying is, within this whole year, why didn't you go out and meet women and talk to women?
I don't know. Excuses. I'm not gonna lie. Like sometimes
be honest. Be honest. Tell us what it really is.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like shit. Sometimes I care about what people say. Like I feel like shit. What people might think. Like I don't know. Like I'm not just that. I know I got to get out of it my own way, but shit. I feel like I don't know. I just got to go for it. I think I feel like I overthink it too much sometimes. Like.
Well, yeah, well, you do. Well, it's overthinking. It's not believing in yourself. It's not having that confidence. It's not knowing what you want. It's all those things. So this is why you got to hit us up on the back end, fam, because we can't help you just on this call. There's certain things we got to talk about, go through, and make it happen.
Yo, homie, where's your father?
I see him around sometimes, but he's not like active in my life right now.
You see him around sometimes.
Yeah, I actually like see him in my job sometimes. Like we ain't got like a close relationship. I don't know why. Like it's kind of. I probably need to like sit down and talk to him. I don't want to like just go off the past with ever went on with him and my mom's. But I don't know. He'll see me sometimes, and I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know.
Have a relationship with his.
So the man you came from, you don't even know how to describe the relationship you have with him, right?
No, we really don't.
Yeah. So you see how something like that can affect that you don't really know about yourself either. Because every question I asked about yourself, you was like, well, I mean, I don't really. Everything about you is like that.
Right.
So that's again, you have a lack of identity, bro. And I don't like, are you depressed or like what's up with you, man? You sound like you sound like you don't really like your life. That's what you sound like.
I kind of don't.
You kind of don't. You kind of don't.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So yeah. So that's the problem, bro. If you don't like your life, then why are you wanting for anybody to come? Why would you want a woman to come spend time with you? You think having a woman is going to make your life better?
No, it's not. I just don't want to like. I love
you just
myself.
You just don't want to like. You just don't. You don't want to like what?
I feel like I need to get my shit together, like in a way.
Okay, so getting your shit together. Hold on. Getting your shit together. What does that have to do with bitches?
Nothing.
So why we even talking about women? Why are we talking about any of them bitches at your job or anything like that? Why are we talking about that? Why we? Because you called in talking about when I approach, and I set up the date and da. But come to find out, you don't even like your fucking life. So why are we talking about dating? Why are we talking about approaching? Why are we not focused on what we need to focus on? You see, y'all motherfuckers, and not you call it directly, but all of y'all motherfuckers, Carlo, y'all come over here in the chat and all you guys talk about is women.
Right.
We don't talk about women.
Right.
We talk about masculine identity. Motherfuckers that's trying to get bitches. So yeah, we'll give you the game on how to get bitches. But what do we always tell you? The game starts with you.
Exactly. The game ain't about women. We said that a million fucking times.
So you got this brother on the phone sounding depressed. I asked him about his father. He has no fucking idea about his father. I asked him about himself. He don't really like his life like that. You sound sad, bro. You sound sad. You understand? This is what you sound like. But you expect bitches to like you and want to fucking spend time with you when you don't like spending time with your fucking self. What are we doing? The game. This is you calling to ask us how to get better at dealing with women when you don't know how to deal with yourself.
Right.
Look at you. Right. Bro, come on, bro. You got to do better than that, bro. These dudes that you be hanging out with, bro, like they don't tell you none of this shit. They don't be like, yo, bro, why you sound like that? Like, what's wrong with you, homie?
Yeah, they tell me I need to speak up. I'm not gonna lie. Like
they tell you need to speak up, but do you have anybody in your life that asks you if you're okay? Like, yo, bro, you good? Like, you all right, my nigga? What's going on with you?
Yeah, like sometimes I talk to him time to time.
Who?
And I don't be trying to rub everything off on my mom. So
who's this you talk to from time to time?
I ain't hear you. What you say?
Who you said that there's somebody that you talk to about stuff like this from time to time. Who is that?
My
your aunt?
Uncle.
Your uncle.
Mm-hmm.
And what does he tell you?
He just asked me where I'm at in my personal life and how I'm doing financially, shit. Mostly everything for real. Like a man will probably sit down and talk about.
And what is the result of those conversations?
It's really up to me. Tell me just to get better. Get a pen. I feel like it's the job, man. I'm at a low paying job. I'm trying to shit.
You're at so wait. You're at a low paying job. What do you mean? You hear how niggas talk? Stop, Cola. Stop. You hear how niggas talk? You hear how niggas talk where your language is saying more than you think it's saying. I'm at a low paying job. You say it like it's an accident. Like the world just kind of shoved you into that low paying job. Like it's not like you can't go fucking apply to a better fucking job, nigga. You hear how niggas be? You hear how niggas be? And then when they can't get what they want out of life, they blame everybody else. Let me tell you something. You know, when you go like this, get on your knees and pray, the only person that could truly hear you is you. So who are you talking to? You're talking to the God in yourself. That's who you're fucking talking to. I heard something on Instagram today. The nigga said a lot of people are waiting on God, not realizing that God is waiting on you.
That's fact.
I don't give a fuck how you want to mysticize it or romanticize it. When you pray, you're talking to yourself.
That's a fact.
Now, I'm not saying all of that. I'm not talking no atheist shit. I'm not saying God don't exist and all that other shit. What I'm saying is the entity that has to take action is you. So every time you get on your fucking knees and you ask God, yo, God, send me a roster of bitches that's bad. You know who got to get up and go do the work? You, nigga. God, send me a better paying job. God is like, all right. All God is doing is all he's doing is waking you up tomorrow morning to give you the opportunity to go search for that motherfucker. He's not going to do it for you. So you sitting there sounding well, yeah, you know, I don't know about my daddy. You know what I'm saying? You doing all of that shit ain't gonna fucking help you, nigga. I want you to know. I want you to know that I don't like the situation that you're in, but I'm not sorry for you. I'm not sorry for you, bro. I'm in a low paying job. Like life just. Hey man, like it happened by accident.
That's what I'm saying. So, caller, man, you hit us up on the back. You definitely should have Miles for some coaching, man, because you definitely need to work on that masculine identity because you are just lost in the sauce right now, man.
Yo, tonight, this is the shit we're gonna be talking about tonight. That learned helplessness. But anyway, caller, I'm gonna let you go, bro. I'm gonna let you go, man. Get some coaching, man. Get on the masculine identity membership or something. You know what I'm saying? Get a better paying job and then join the fucking membership, cause you need money to fuck with me. I ain't lying to you.
Okay.
All right. Appreciate you, bro. All right. All right. So we got 216. You're on live with Lakari and Miles. Can you hear me? 216. See what? Yo, this fucking.
Yo,
you got it? 216.
I mean, he cut off?
Yeah, he's calling back, though. He's going to call back. It's all good. All right. 216. What's going on with you?
Yo, this Fetty, can you hear me?
Fetty, got you.
What's popping, fam?
In the building. I saw you sent it to the PayPal, man. What's going on? What we got for the people today, man?
Yeah, today we gonna play. I just dropped a new little EP called "My Old Me." The song we playing is "Illuminati." It's in my playlist.
All right.
What's up?
Angel Reese. Yo, Lucario, you think you could beat Angel Reese in basketball?
Nah. Was she a basketball player? Nigga, I don't know none of these people. I'm like, who is this?
She's in the WNBA.
Oh, I thought she was like an Instagram chick or some shit. I thought she was one of these like these OnlyFans chicks. I'm like, who is this chick? I don't know these motherfuckers.
You call it Illuminati? What?
Yeah, Illuminati.
Illuminati. Okay, hold on. I know I spelled that shit all wrong. ILL. How you spell that shit?
Was it I have no idea.
Illuminati. Is it one T or two T's? I don't know. CLE. Man,
you gotta go to his main page. Probably. It's on your main page, right?
His page, yeah. Hold on, let me go to. Is it on? It's on Fetty Ski.
Yeah, and then go to the playlist.
Damn, this nigga with the fucking.
Oh, you gotta go to the playlist.
Playlist. Hold on.
The playlist. That playlist.
You want me
at the top.
Click on this?
No. You see at the top where it says home video shorts playlist.
You sure it's not this?
How stupid.
No. They copyrighted me for the photo for some odd reason. I guess.
Word?
Too much. They like,
yeah, it's too much.
Yeah, they got too much ass.
Too much.
You can't be having that on the screen.
I want y'all in the algorithm. There's a flesh ratio. There's a flesh.
Yeah. They do that.
Old meat tapes. Okay, so let me see.
There we go. That one, Illuminati.
All right. Let me set it up. All right. Anything else you want to say before we play it real quick?
Nah, go ahead. You can spend it.
All right. World premiere Illuminati by your boy Fetty. Fetty Ski, a.k.a. CLE Fetty, a.k.a. Cowboy Fetty. All right, let's go.
Money coming in like a journal Illuminati. All my niggas on, now they all going Scotty. It's like YSL, yeah, we all moving slimy. Taking chances right around with that steel. Never understood a broke nigga feel. Cause I need a meal. I saw myself before I signed a deal. This bitch in my DMs, got him in his feels. Yeah, she for everyone, just keeping it real. Yeah, keep it on me, don't know I got it concealed. So much made me heartless. Never really been the type to start shit. But if you start, best believe we gon' finish it. Yeah, Mortal Kombat on some fatalities. That's a tragedy. Can't hold me down like gravity. Put my fam on, yeah, that's strategy. Yeah, she kissed my ring cause she know royalty. Pulling up in something that'll fucking transform. Shorty super nasty, yeah, she like to perform. I'm on the hustle from the night to the morning. Feeling like the Illuminati keep calling. Money coming in like I joined the Illuminati. Call my niggas on, now they all going Scotty. It's like YSL, yeah, we all moving slimy. Taking chances right around with that steel. Never understood a broke nigga feel. Cause I need a meal. I saw myself before I signed a deal. This bitch in my DMs, got him in his feels. Yeah, she for everyone, just keeping it real. You know it ain't fun if the team can't hit. Nigga, they ain't your bitch, nigga, that's our bitch. Been through so much, I don't know what pain is. If she hop on the D like Pogo. Max Payne had to see that shit in slow-mo. Feel like Future, cause you know I need a free code. Yeah, my niggas going hard, they in beast mode. Yeah, we turn the spot up, feel like Esco. Yeah, shawty want attention, but can't get attention from me. Best believe on this side, yeah, we playing for keeps. Niggas been robbing, bodies been dropping. When you on the streets, you ain't got no money. Coming in like I joined the Illuminati. Call my niggas on, now they all going Scotty. It's like YSL, yeah, we all moving slimy. Taking chances right around with that steel. Never understood a broke nigga feel. Cause I need a meal. I saw myself before I signed a deal. This bitch in my DMs, got him in his feels. Yeah, she for everyone, just keeping it real.
Yo, Fetty got it. I'm sorry, Fetty. Fetty got that. He got the swag, man. I'm telling y'all, man. Like this.
Yo, Fetty, man. Look, seriously, man. Look, when you gonna start? When you gonna holler at these niggas and start writing for these niggas, bro?
Exactly,
Seriously,
that's
man.
a fact.
Right.
Oh, nah, that's real shit.
I'm gonna have to tap in. I'm gonna have to tap in for sure. Hey, who trying to cop a song?
Nah, this shit is fire, man. I like the beat. This is the EP, right? It's 5 joints.
Yeah, it's an EP. Yeah, 5 joints. All of them slap though.
I'm gonna go through them real quick. I'm gonna at least do a beat drop real quick. See how it flow.
I can see the bullshit from a mile away. Always claiming they real, but they really fake. Just fucked on a nigga BM just the other day.
Fucking niggas, baby moms, nigga.
Can you turn me up in the little headphones real quick? Yeah. Pray for me.
Oh yeah, scream.
Yeah, the devil on my soul. Yeah, pray for me. Yeah, I can never go. I keep that strap on me. Yeah.
All right.
Oh shit.
Hold up. Yeah. I pull up, I cop. Yeah, I pull off the lot. Yeah, all my shit hot. Yeah. So nigga, why not?
Yeah, the flow on that one's sick. I like when he does that at the beginning. I like that. That auto tune shit. That shit is fire. You need to do a song where it's a lot more of that, like in the chorus or some shit. That shit is fire.
Yeah. I love you, mommy. Please don't lie to me. Even though I keep it real, I know they gon' lie to me. I can't be disappointed. I can't let it faze me, honestly.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm telling
you. Yo, go check that shit out, man. The old me tapes, man. That's what's up, man. Shout out to Fetty, man. Fetty coming with the heat.
For sure.
Yeah, man.
Hey, I'm about to say, Mark, is it this the last week for the 99 cent?
The last day was Saturday, bro.
Yeah, that shit's
Saturday. All right. You know, I'm about to say, if we could play that freestyle that I came out with.
Oh, what was the name of it again? Yeah, I remember that shit. What was the name of it?
Real game. Yeah, Real Game No Theory freestyle.
Tilly Fetty. Is it on this channel or the other channel?
Yeah, it's on this channel.
It's on this channel? Okay, hold on.
Let's see.
With the thirst traps all day. Where is it? No, videos.
Yeah, go to videos.
All right.
That shit's like a minute down. It's like probably all the way down there.
Yeah, it got the chest. The chest has the photo, the cover photo.
Oh, this one. Here we go. Yeah.
Right. Fetty in the building. Let's get it. Hey, I said, baby, I come with real game, no theory. I'm too real. I can't have no fake niggas near me. I'm a big dog. Yeah, I'm feeling like I'm Cujo. If she ain't doing what I'm saying, then she gotta go. Ain't no empathy in my blood. I stay witty. Catch me silverback stepping like 1950. Debo, how I'm taking shit. Yeah, you get rewarded when you take a risk. Married to the game, I stay ready. I can never miss. He in his feelings like a little bit. Straight mean like Steve the Dean. I swear, man.
Mean like Steve the Dean, nigga.
And for clarification, we ain't calling Steve a bitch. We call it nigga on the callers bitches. You be calling him like a little bitch.
Exactly.
So we got to get straight mean like Steve the Dean.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to Steve the Dean, man, and Mr. 1950 K-Zag, man. Real Game No Theory. Sundays, 12 noon Eastern time. Make sure y'all come through, man. But nah, that's that. Yeah, I love that freestyle. It was already on the playlist too.
Yeah, the playlist.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all though,
man. Appreciate you too, brother. Yeah, man. Appreciate you, Fetty. Take it easy, man. Be safe out there, man.
Always. Thank you.
All right, peace, bro. Yes, sir. My man Fetty in the building.
Yeah, so guys, call up 844-672-7300. 844-672-7300 is the number. Make sure you guys call up. And again, guys, remember, it is the last day to get master the vetting process, how to succeed in casual and long-term relationships. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you guys who are going in and getting that game.
Yes, sir.
I saw a few people that just got it just now, so you know they was like, let me get this shit now for midnight. So you know what I'm saying. So make sure you guys go get that shit right now and get that popping, because vetting is important. You have to understand this. You understand what I'm saying? And the thing is, we talking about, you know, how to test a woman's sexual interest in you, and this is why it's important to test a woman's sexual interest. Now, first of all, I want to say this. Notice I'm saying you have to test women. Women should not be testing you. You understand what I'm saying? So even this idea that pickup artists have of shit tests and all this other nonsense, right? Understand this. A woman will try to test you. Certain women will try to test you, but understand, if a woman tries to test you, that's all you need to know to leave her the fuck alone. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like there's no passing anything, because what happens is that you trying to deal with a woman who's giving you a shit test is a fail. You understand what I'm saying? Because basically what you're doing is you're chasing the woman. So it's like this, is you got to understand that once she gives you a shit test, what she's saying is, I am not highly interested in you.
Right.
So anything you do after that, it doesn't make a difference, because she's already saying, I'm not highly sexually attracted to you. So the thing is that when you're testing women, you're also testing them to see if they're not giving you shit tests. You see what I'm saying? So when you're talking to a woman and you're interacting with her, you seeing that she's giving you a shit test is already letting you know, okay, this woman she's not highly sexually interested in me, because if she was, she would not be testing me.
Right.
You understand? So now that you know that information, understand that you have a choice. You say, okay, listen, I'm going to keep it moving because I know that this chick is going to give me more resistance and more problems. Or you can stay and talk to the woman and keep shit going if you want to fucking chase a woman. That's your two choices right there. You understand what I'm saying? That's really what it is. But understand that you have to test a woman's sexual interest, because it doesn't make sense to deal with a woman if she is not sexually interested in you. So for all you guys out there going on a bunch of dates or talking to the girl on the phone or having these cute conversations and all that other stuff, that means nothing if the woman is not sexually interested in you, because remember, she'll use you for all the other things that have nothing to do with sex. She'll use you non-sexually. You see what I'm saying? So for you guys complaining, it's like, what's the point to fuck with her if she ain't really about it?
Exactly. And yo, shout out to the Real Game No 3. I don't know if y'all saw the joint we did over the weekend, man, where the dude fucking he what did he do again? He bought the drinks, went back to her crib, went washed the dishes, went grocery shopping, and fucking and walked the dog.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I saw that video y'all did. Yeah.
Yo, let me see if I can find that shit. Hold on.
Yeah, play that shit if you have.
Hold on, because I don't know if they believe.
No, but that's what happens. A lot of dudes do a lot of fuck shit because
that's why I'm
trying to get pussy.
Oh, really?
All right, ready?
Yeah.
All right, can you see it?
Yep.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Ian, please?
Can you hear it?
Speaking. Who's this?
Well, Ian, have you heard of Second Date before?
I'm not familiar with all the segments, but I have heard you guys do something like that. Yeah, for sure.
Cool. Well, that's why I'm calling you today.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What does that mean exactly?
Well, it means that you went on a date with somebody and then you didn't call them back after. So they emailed us to get you on the phone and find out what happened. You have any idea who it could be?
Maybe.
Who do you think?
I don't know. I'm on the app, so there's a couple girls here and there.
Name one of them and I'll tell you if you're right.
Shoot, is it Lori?
Oh.
No, it's not Lori.
Okay.
Maybe next time, though. This one is about Morgan. You remember Morgan?
Morgan. The whole date with her was kind of a letdown, to be honest.
A letdown? That's sad. She thought you guys had a great time.
I don't know. Maybe she had a good time, but.
And you see how the fucking women jump on it?
Right.
Like, that's sad. Like, why are you saying that about her? What's the matter with you? But let this nigga tell a story, bitch.
Right.
Calm down. Y'all everybody on this fucking believe all women shit. Like the woman automatically gets the benefit of the fucking doubt every goddamn time because like all women are angels. Get the fuck out of here.
And what's funny was that he thought it was the other girl, so obviously he's seeing other women. But the problem was he don't got no game. So imagine you're seeing women and you still don't got no fucking game.
And bitches is doing this to you. Like these are the he's going on these dates and not calling them back because he's running scared because he ain't got no game. It's crazy.
I didn't really enjoy that date that much at all.
Why?
Wow.
Well, like she's pretty and everything, and I was hoping that she'd be attracted to me, but I don't really think that she was.
Whoa. Why would you say that?
Like after the bar.
I can't.
You see how she's like, what? Why would you? Oh,
why'd you say that?
What do you mean,
bro? She automatically think that it's something wrong with the dude on the dude side. I can't stand it. Anyway, let's go.
We went to her spot, and I'm thinking, cool. She's definitely attracted to me, and we're about to go down. We get there, and she's like, "I'm going to shower and change. Could you possibly do some dishes for me?" What? So I was like, "Okay, sure. I'll help."
Wait, is this before or after she made dinner? Because she did tell us that you guys went back to her place and she made like an amazing chicken marsala.
You see that? You see? the bitch, they got the bitch's side of the story. She told him that she made dinner for the nigga, but she didn't tell him that she made him wash dishes. See what I'm saying? Because notice too, when he said I went to go wash dishes, she was like, "What?" In the background, she was like, "What?"
It was good. This was before because she wanted to change and she was like, "Could you just do the dishes?" So I was like, "Yeah, I'll help prep." Like I can help prep. She can cook. I get to her sink and her sink is like filthy. It's packed with dishes. Took me like 30 minutes to clean everything.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then like my back's hurting already from standing there so long. She comes back, looks at the recipe book, and she's like, "You know what? Shoot, I'm actually missing a few ingredients. Do you think you could run down to the corner store?"
Okay, so
I like how you guys went from like first date to like, I don't know, long-term relationship status already.
Right. So I say like, all right. And then she's like, "Actually, I need a couple more things. Here's a list." And then I'm at the store alone with this list of like 15 things that I'm spending my money on this first date with this girl. And I'm just like, what am I doing?
Right.
Yes, nigga, what are you doing?
So, and the funny part is, why didn't he just leave and go home at that point?
Exactly. He didn't even have to go to the store.
He's running errands for her at this point.
Yeah. So I bought all of her groceries. She cooks the dinner and the dinner's good. So then she invites me to watch a movie on the couch. And I'm like, all right, cool.
This part is the best. She invites me to watch a movie on the couch. Okay, now listen closely. Listen closely. Imagine Imagine, just visualize. Okay, come over here on the couch with me. Now listen to this shit.
Things are finally getting good, you know? So right before I sit down on the couch with her, she's like, oh my God, I actually haven't walked my dog today and my ankle's hurting. Do you think you can walk my dog?
Yo, nigga. He said, right before I sit on the couch. Bruh. And notice what he said too. Oh, wow, this is finally getting good. Cause he's thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna sit on the couch and I'm gonna feel her up. I'm gonna start making out with her and shit. Right before the nigga could possibly get in position. Could you walk my dog for me?
Go walk the dog for me.
Yeah, and I'm like, really?
What did you just start laughing? Because it's almost humorous at this point, right?
Do everything.
Yeah, I know. I just felt awkward. I was like, well, it's not her dog's fault. Let me go walk the dog real quick.
Oh my God, nice guy bullshit. And you know what the funny part is? These are the same niggas. Like he's like, I could imagine he's the type of nigga that would be a pickup artist. and he'll be the type of nigga showing you the receipt. He'll take a picture with this chick and put it on his thing and be like, look at these hot girls I'm getting. I'm like, no, nigga, you fucking shopping for this woman and walking her dog.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? This is the type of stupid shit that happens.
Well, you know, you got to push through the last minute resistance.
You got to push pull, bro. You got to pass it. This was all the big shit test, bro. You got to pass it, bro.
Yeah, this was a 4-part 5 series shit with multiple choice.
You're too nice.
Yeah, seriously.
Yo, even the people in the radio stations are like, you're too nice, my nigga.
Right.
You're too nice. Oh my God.
So I walk the dog. I come back, and the dog was like really happy. I don't know if she ever takes her dog for a walk. Like, she loves me. Hello?
That's pretty much it. But man, come on, bro.
That's crazy.
Come on, bro.
So this nigga, first of all, you shouldn't be even over a chick's house eating food and having her cook you dinner first date. That's off top. Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
That's a big mistake. And by the way, guys, we had another deep conversation about this on the Manhood is a Skill Set show. So make sure you go watch the playback on the return of manhood. Shout out to K-Zag, shout out to J Roman and Mr. Justin. All right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is why you guys need to go get this program, Master the Vetting Process, because we teach you the times that you should be going on dates with women and the times where you should just be fucking. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh.
So I'm like, how the fuck the first date you going over there? Because this is what he thought, like every other average dude. He thought because she invited him over the fucking house that it was go time, we gonna have some sex. You understand what I'm saying? But this is how women play you when you don't have game and when you don't know that a woman is sexually interested in you. She's like, oh, I know he wants to fuck me, so I'll test him to see if he's gonna do the things that I want him to do. And first of all, let me say this. You know how you know she didn't have high sexual interest in him? Because she wasn't even ready when he got there. You understand what I'm saying? like, yo, how the fuck you get there and she got to go take a shower and do all this other stuff? If a woman is really sexually interested in you, should have been showered, had the makeup on, had all the shit she needed to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
The dishes would have been washed.
Exactly.
The dog would have been walked. She would have had all the fucking ingredients for the recipe for the dinner. Okay. That's not how that works. Like, and I'm gonna tell you something, man. I remember when I first got my lady now. I remember when I first got with her, like, and it's one of the things that kind of let me know that there was potential from the beginning. But she was always prepared, like the house spotless. Like, and you know, I knew she had a kid and all that shit, but everything was. There was no like, oh, wait, I got to make sure my son or none of that shit. Everything was always smooth. If we was doing dinner at her place or some shit, kitchen clean, ready to be worked in. All ingredients ready, all that type of shit ready. Even to this day.
Right.
To this day, shit is scheduled, organized, clean, set up. You get what I'm saying? Guys, you have to be the one. Can you put the vetting process video back up on the fucking screen for me, man?
Oh, yeah. Exactly.
I don't think y'all really, again, shout out to the niggas that got it already. You already know. But for you cats who still haven't gotten this, bro.
That's a fact. Y'all need it. This is what we're trying to. Y'all need it.
Bro, it's super necessary. It's super necessary, bro. Bro, you think when, for example, when Lucario is sitting on the Real Game No Theory show on Sunday at 12 noon, and magically out of nowhere, he's handed a cup with his latte and the whipped cream.
Exactly. Shout out to April.
Shout out to April. But do y'all think that shit happens by accident?
Right. Exactly.
No, bro, I swear, and the thing is that we don't understand. We don't understand the work that goes into things behind the scenes. Like, guys, I want you to understand that when you see another person that is living the type of life that you wish you had, don't take it lightly.
Right.
Don't think that, oh, well, he's just lucky. That's why he's driving that car. That's why he's living in that house. That's why he's dressed like that. That's why his woman treats him the way she does. No, motherfucker. There's a certain level of game, planning, and meticulous detail. And setting things up and setting a standard, setting the stage, setting the tone for things to go a certain fucking way.
Right.
Like how the caller called in just now talking about, oh, well, I'm in a low paying job. As if, oh, well, I just went out there and if somebody walked up to me and offered me this job and I just took it by accident and I had no idea. And when I got there, it was a low paying job. No, stupid. No, people are out there making decisions on a minute to minute basis to make sure things happen a certain fucking way. And if you don't love yourself enough to make those fucking choices, then your life is going to go any fucking way. And chances are you're not going to like it. And then you're going to get on the phone just like the caller, like, yeah, well, you know.
That's a fact.
Listen. Yo, I'm sorry. Let me just tell you the story real quick. This happened today. I was out running errands, and there was this older lady in the store I was in. Hair. She had this like peculiar hairstyle. She was dressed a certain way. She had on like some like jewelry, some stuff. And then I walked past her and I'm checking out her outfit and shit. She looked good or whatever. And then I walked past her and she smelled great. And I walked past her. I was already maybe like 4 or 5 feet away from her. Right? And it was just us in a section. And I turned around and I said, Miss. And I didn't even speak low. Like, 'cause you know how some niggas might try to like sneak diss or sneak the compliment, like, hey, you know,
right.
Or even talk like the guy on the phone, the guy that called in. I turned around and I said, Miss, let me tell you something. I'm loving your hair. I'm loving your outfit. And when I walked past you just now, I want you to know that you smelled great. And she said, oh my God, thank you. And I said, you know what? You have a great day. I wasn't trying to holler or nothing, but I noticed that she looks like she loves herself. She put thought into her hairstyle, her outfit, her jewelry, accessories, her shoes, and her fucking perfume. And she's out minding her business, going about her day, just looking as good as she want to look. And what I'm saying is, though, that action, that like lifestyle of her loving herself, putting herself together just to go out and run errands and shop, whatever the fuck she's doing, it makes a fucking difference.
Right.
Because she made a list of choices to create that effect that she had on me. It's not an accident. So when we tell you about a masculine identity, about the vetting process, and about doing these things that you need to do to actually be attractive and to live your life a certain way to get what you want out of life, it's not a fucking accident. You niggas is waiting for shit to happen to you. It's foolish.
No, that's real talk. And you know what's funny is that the video we just saw That guy talking about, oh, I went over there and I went grocery shopping and all this stupid shit. If he understood the vetting process and if he actually valued himself and he actually knew how to lead a woman, none of that would have happened. And understand, see, if first of all, if this is the first date, it's funny. It seems like she's the one who orchestrated him coming over. I don't even think he's the one that said, hey, I'm gonna come over your place. And hey, I want you to get dinner cooked. She probably told him, hey, you should come over my place and I'll cook you food or whatever. I'll cook you dinner. And so he was like excited because he's like, oh, I'm gonna get some dinner or I'm gonna have some sex and blah, 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 blah. But that's him being led by the woman. And the reason why I was saying that she probably is the one who invited him over and led that situation because she was leading him the entire time when he got there. So
Right.
it's safe to assume she was leading him even before he did get there, and she planned the whole entire situation. Then because she planned the whole entire situation, in most cases, when a woman is planning and the guy's following, she already knows from that point she has a mark.
Right.
So this is why she didn't even have enough respect for him to be ready when he got there, because he's like, oh, well, when he gets here, I'll just get him to do this. I'll get him to go get the groceries. You see what I'm saying? So it's almost like she already knew what was going to happen. The fact that she told him to sit down in the couch and he went over there to try to sit down. And then before that, she tells him to walk the dog and he does it. She's like, this nigga's a fool. She's like, I'm not giving this nigga no pussy. But see, if he had game, he would have told her what was going to happen on the first date. He would have planned it and told her what was going on. And then she would have had to respond and follow. And guess what would have probably happened in this situation? She probably wouldn't have even decided to see him or do anything with him because she was never really interested. So a lot of you guys, y'all think that because you're spending time with the woman that she likes you or gives a fuck. She don't. So, because if he would have said to her, hey, listen, meet me at this bar so we could get a drink. And she would have probably given him a run around like, oh, or she could have been like, oh, how about you come over to my place and we have dinner instead?
Right.
And then his dumbass, if he wasn't a man, he'd have been like, okay, oh, cool, yeah, yeah. And then he would have thought he was getting some pussy. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
But the fact is, anytime a woman even suggests anything other than you're saying in the first place is the red flag.
Facts.
So if he says to her, let's go get drinks, and she says, no, let's come on. Listen, I don't care. Listen, if you tell a girl, let's go get drinks, I don't care if this woman responds to you and says, hey, big boy, how about you come over and I suck your dick instead? You tell that woman, no.
No.
You understand what I'm saying?
Don't go like that.
Right. I said, get drinks. The fuck you mean? Come over. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, you guys got to understand how this works. Yo, I remember, what was that movie? I think it was called Night Walker or Nightcrawler or something. It was with Jake Gyllenhaal. He was like a reporter.
Nightcrawler, and he used to chase the ambulances and stuff.
Yeah. And I remember there was this scene. I love this scene. And he because he told the woman something. He said, hey, I need you to do this. And then she was like, oh, well, can't we just do this instead? And he looked at her, he said, yo, I told you I want this. You see what I'm saying? Like it's like, why are you trying to tell me some other shit? If I wanted the other shit, I would have said, that's basically what he was saying. If I wanted the other shit, I would have told you the other shit.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And it's like, that's the thing that just like, it irks me. But it's see, that's man shit. A man is like, I said this because that's what I wanted.
What I want. Real talk.
You understand what I'm saying? All this other extra shit.
And he's not apologetic about wanting that.
Right.
That's the problem. So many dudes is like, I want this, but then when the girl is like, no, let's do that, and they're like, all right, let's do that.
Right.
But real quick, shout out to B Collins for the $5 for the game, and shout out to Chrislyn with the 50 for the game. Appreciate it, man. All right, so we got 216. I think this is CLE Fetty. You calling back? What's up?
Yeah, this Fetty calling back. I donated $5 just to, you know what I'm saying, just call in.
Yes, sir.
But hey, this topic is so funny because it's a movie that I dislike so bad. I think it's called like Queen and Slim. Y'all ever seen that?
Yeah.
Like that movie made me so mad because that whole time he was following the woman and he was putting himself in like weird situations, and it's like, bruh, you following the woman, bruh, and not once have he ever like actually took lead. He just let her took the lead the whole time. That's why I was called queen and Slim, not king and queen type shit.
Well,
Like
yeah,
that's just so crazy.
Yeah, facts.
Right. That's a fact.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. Nah, that movie's crazy. That movie's crazy. But yo, you see, the thing is, you know, and it's funny because I kind of missed that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I kind of missed that because the movie tugs at your heartstrings with the whole racism, police brutality part of it. But you're right though. She was one of these like unruly broads. You understand that they didn't want to that didn't want to listen to shit. That's why she got out the fucking car in the first place and started the process of the whole movie. You know what I'm saying? But yo, that's actually game because it's kind of like a metaphor for Adam and Eve getting kicked out the Garden of Eden.
That part. Even if you peep, like it was literally the woman taking control of each action. The man, he never really took any control of anything. Like he was just letting shit happen, and that's what a lot of dudes in the game be doing. They just let stuff happen instead of making stuff happen. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Facts. Real talk. No, you're right, bro. You're right. That's real talk.
But that's all I just wanted to tell man to say that.
No, guys, go check out that movie Queen and Slim because I gotta go. I'm gonna go watch that shit again because that shit. Yeah, because I like that movie on the romance tip, and like I said, on the heartstrings, you know, pulling on the heartstrings with the racism shit. It's a good movie looking at it that way, but when you look at it like through the game lens, yeah, facts. Like, dude, like she was already fucking with him, like kind of acting disrespectful. Like the date should have been over. Go watch the movie. I don't want to give too much away, but but yeah, CLE Fetty, appreciate that though. Yeah, that's a good observation.
Yeah,
all right, man, take it easy. All right, let me see. Because somebody was calling. I think this was Chris. Chris, go ahead and call back, or Chris, go ahead and call back. I think this was Chris calling in.
All right, let me see what some these questions say. So, how do you know it's not a bait though?
What?
I think he was talking about when we was talking about King 6'8". When he has the girls come to him because of him being tall or whatever. What I'm saying to you guys is that doesn't matter. I keep trying to like a lot of you guys got to understand that unless the woman is following your instructions, nothing else matters.
Facts.
Because everything else is attention whoring.
Hello? Okay, sorry.
So let me see what else it says. It says, what do you think about talking to women over the phone to improve our mouthpiece? No.
Phone?
Get her on a date. See her in person. Then you can improve your mouth. Go approach women and improve your mouthpiece. You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Don't use the phone for that. You understand what I'm saying? Like go and actually interact with the woman for real. It says, can you go into, I think he said depth. He said depth. No, I don't want to go into depth right now. About when you say a guy game could be trash and still look up on a woman. Now, is this a busted woman or a woman he actually likes? So basically, you're talking about like macking on accident. So what happens is a lot of guys mac on accident where they're getting things going with a woman, but what happens is that usually in those situations when the guy's macking on accident, usually the woman is usually leading the situation anyway.
Yeah, here we go. All right, we got Chris 513. Chris, what's going on with you, bro?
What's up, man? Chris Jackson, age 41. I did donate $50.
Yes, we got you. Appreciate it.
That's what's up. Appreciate it.
What's going on, man?
Long time no see, gentlemen. Really quick, as you know, I was on the Flog Talk with my boy Moses. Yeah, we shut down the show, as you're going to see. The first clip is at 46:11. I was saying to the women, the reason why guys are taking you out to eat because they're trying to clap cheeks. And man, the guys.
Wait, hold on. What's the channel again? What's the channel again?
Yeah, where do we find this at again?
Flog Talk. I put it in Miles' IG.
Nah,
I put it in his IG.
Just tell me the thing.
Oh yeah, Flog Talk, episode 31.
Flock.
Yeah.
Flock, like a flock of
Flog
geese.
Talk age. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Flock Talk. Grown Flock Talk. Wait, say it again. Flock Talk what?
Flock Talk, episode 31. That is with Kites.
All right, hold on.
That's his channel, Kites.
All right, Kites. That's the channel. Okay, yes. Oh. All right, let me put this on the screen. Boom, boom, boom. Flock Talk, episode 31. All right. It's called We Missed You, right? 6 days ago? Yeah.
Yep. 4611. That's when I come in.
All right. So what's the timestamp you said?
4611. Then the second timestamp for Moses is 2811. 2815.
All right, hold on one second.
Hour and 28. Yeah.
All right, let's see.
But brother.
All right, so you want to do 4611, the first clip, right?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
My hands is
Listen,
up.
I'm gonna tell y'all.
My fight, man. My hands is up.
I'm gonna tell you women something, not just candy. The guy that's trying to take you out to these expensive dinners, guess what he's trying to do? He's trying to clap cheeks. The guy that's sending you all these good morning queen, grand rising queen, and all that stuff, he's actually trying to clap cheeks. Now, the guy that's not trying to clap cheeks is not afraid to lose you, which is he's actually going to be honest with you, and he doesn't care how you feel about his honesty. Why? Because he's not afraid to lose you. So the guys that are taking you out to eat, lying to you, talking about how beautiful you are, those are the guys that are actually trying to clap your cheeks. The guys that are actually honest with you, who are straight up, as we say in the hood, straight up 100 with you, and they don't care how you feel because they don't care about losing you. Those are the cats that you need to be with. The cats that aren't afraid to actually lose you. The cats that look beyond your beauty. Those are the cats you need to be with.
Right. Exactly.
So yeah, she's right. Cats are.
So is you want to add to that or?
No. I was talking to the women, and the guys were just getting butthurt, and they were saying, "Oh, Chris, that's not true. That's not every man." And
cats are trying to clap cheeks, but they're not honest about it.
I ain't gonna lie, that's
they're not honest about it.
Take. That is
they're not honest about it. I'm just like,
so wait, Chris. So if a man takes a woman out to dinner, he's trying to smash.
Exactly. If he's trying to, this is the reason why I say,
yo, who's this dude with the lock?
That's Kites. If he doesn't go to this restaurant personally, himself, and he's just going it just to get the woman, he's trying to smash. When I set up a date, I set it up to places that I like going to. Why? Because I want to bring this woman into my world. I want this woman to experience me. So if she says to me that, oh, I don't drink, I don't do this, we're done. Now the guy that's sipping over you and saying, oh, and you say to this guy, oh, I don't drink, okay. What type of restaurant do you want to go to? That's the guy that's trying to clap your cheeks. I don't care. I don't care how good you look. If you're not on my level, listen, we are done, period. I don't care. I stand on that.
Chris is like, I said what I said.
Yeah, K-Zagan said all theory, no game podcast.
Hello? This is what I'm gonna listen. This is the final thing I'm gonna say to you, all you men in this chat. A woman should be a reflection of you. If she's not a reflection of you, get rid of her. She's gonna be problematic for you. That's all I gotta say.
Shout out to Chris.
Yo, why?
Well, now because you see the dude with the dreadlocks.
Tell us how you feel, Miles. Miles, I give you because something. Miles, go ahead. No, well, Miles, I want to know how you feel.
I didn't know Miles was on here now.
Well, sometimes, like I always say, man, when you got the circus in town, you got to get the ticket. Sometimes you just got to enjoy the show.
What?
That was ridiculous. That was ridiculous. I know Candy probably watching like, see, that's what I'm talking about. No, y'all. Maybe y'all both are relatably goofy together. If y'all believe that, no, that's not true. That is not true. That is generalization at its best. And this is my big take on this whole nonsense. you know, every woman will sit there and say that all men cheat, right? But they'll hit you with this one too. All men cheat, every last one of them. What about your son? Well, I mean, well, you know, my son, he different. So, you know, he ain't like that. So, okay, so don't that kind of mean that a lot of men out here are pretty good? At least that's how I look at it. I'm like, well, every woman says that every man cheats, but their son is somehow special. A lot of mothers with sons out here, I guess that's special then. So a lot of men ain't cheating.
But you know, wait, pause it for a second. So this is the thing. So you know what happens is that the guy with the dreadlocks with the red shirt on and the other dude that I was talking just now, you got to understand that a lot of these dudes, you understand what I'm saying? They do not have game, so they can't. This is what happens. The reason why he's laughing is because he does that, but he doesn't want to say he does that because that's going to out him, and then the women aren't going to say that that's happening because they don't want to stop getting dinners. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to understand that it's a bunch of fakery that goes on in all of this, in all these situations, because nobody wants to be outed for either the guys not having game or the women take advantage of the guys who don't have game. That's why they want to say shit like that. That's all it really is. Because this is the thing. A lot of these dudes who take women out to dinner would not take women out to dinner if they could fuck. The reason why they're at dinner is because they don't have the balls to fuck.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? It's really that simple. It's crazy.
Yeah, and I like the way you put that, the balls to fuck.
Right, exactly. Shout out to Kate Zaggy. So when you listen to other guys talk, you hear the large gap in experience and knowledge. That's a fact.
Yeah, facts.
Real shit.
All right, so Chris, what's the timestamp for Moses?
Oh, Moses comes in at 1 hour, 28 minutes, and 15 seconds. Then last clip, they actually promote Mr. Lucario's channel. That's going to be the last clip. They actually promote you guys.
Okay.
They actually literally show your channel on their Flock Talk.
Oh, nice. All right, so let's do
That's gonna be the last one.
let's do the Moses clip.
Most guys, like especially on the first date, they take women out to dinner to smash. I'm telling you, because at the end of the day, first off, you know, in fact, before, like, this is so funny to me. Like, ask yourself this question: why are you taking a women that you just meet out to dinner on the first date? Because first off, number one, that's boyfriend energy. That's one. Because you're supposed to only take women who are your girlfriend or your wife out to dinner. That's one. Two, how do you not know if this woman is not out on a dinner date with you just because she wants a free meal? So trust and believe that guys who take women out to dinner on the first date, trust me, they're trying to smash. Trust me, I'm telling you.
I have a question, Moses. How does one become a man's girlfriend without going on a date?
That's actually.
See, she said date.
You see how
people, bro, like
you see how she tried to flip it? How does one? We didn't say not go on a date. He said don't go on a dinner date.
Dinner date, bitch. Dinner date.
It's true, but what I'm saying is, like, there's certain dates that you don't do when you first meet a woman. You see what I'm saying? Like,
answer the question. How does a woman or a man, how do they go into a relationship without going on a date? Explain.
Well, I never said that. I never said that. It is not like that. That's not what I never said that.
That's not
they
what
have to actually go on a date to see what kind of women you're dealing with, you know? So I never said not going on a date at all.
But then that makes your statement that all men want sex on the first date illogical. Because if you go on a date to get to know somebody, if that's the intention of getting to know this person, how is sex and getting to know them the number one objective? You can't have both.
No. The thing here is this: the purpose of the first date is to see what type of women are you dealing with. That's one. Two, you have to understand that the first date is to see if this woman is a woman that's going to cooperate with you, to see if this woman is going to be compliant to you, to see if this woman is the right woman to be with before inviting her to your house. You understand? That's one. That's the purpose of this first date. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, of course, yeah. You want to make sure that the woman is sexually attracted to you, but at the same time, it's not just seeing if the woman is sexually attracted to you. It's seeing if this woman is cooperating with you, if she's following the man's lead, is she being compliant? You know, that's what the first date is about. You understand? But I never said not going on a first date is not knowing a woman. That's not. I never said that, because you have to, either way, you have to meet the woman.
But then see, they're not. Nobody's really explaining that he said dinner date. He said don't do the dinner date. Like we're not. Nobody's really. I mean, yeah,
because they're talking two different things. They're talking circles around each other.
Exactly. Yeah. Because they're not really addressing.
The fact that you didn't say it is how that statement came about. Because when we're saying statements of, oh, a man is only going to take a woman out for sex. A man is only going to take a woman out because he wants to take her to his bed. A man is only going to want to do this because he just wants to lay with this woman. You eliminate the factors of, okay, is this woman going to follow my leadership? Okay, is this woman, am I going to make this woman my wife? Is this a woman that I want to know? Is this a woman? Like you eliminate those thoughts when we think that men only want to go out on a date for sex.
I asked that question because
no.
Go ahead. No, you're good. Go ahead. No, you're good.
The thing is, I'm not saying that there are some guys out there who don't go out, like who don't go out with women for sex. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying, but majority, most of the time, 9 times out of 10, most guys are going out on dates to smash. But like I always say, I always tell guys, if you want to smash, if that's what you want, why can't you just be upfront and tell the woman that's what you want? You see, versus you going out on a date, wasting your money, and then you don't know if this woman even wants to do what you're trying to do. You see, now I'm not saying, hold on, let me finish this.
Okay,
I'm not saying,
hold on, let me finish this, bitch.
I'm not saying that, there are guys out there who go out on dates, just because they want to do it. But guess what? Majority of the guys, they're going out to smash. I'm telling you.
So are you that majority?
Well,
because
I don't go out on dates to sex. I go out on dates to see what type of women I'm dealing with. Because remember, this is the first time you're meeting this woman. You don't know this woman from nowhere. So you have to make sure you see what kind of women you're dealing with, to see if this woman's going to display red flags, to see if this woman's going to, is going to be cooperative on a date. To see, like, all this stuff that's what the first date is about. Filling the
so then,
out.
Let me ask you a question. So you're saying all this, and you're saying that this is what your intention is for the date when you take a woman out. So why do you not see the danger of saying 9 times out of 10 or nine times out of men or whatever the statement was?
9 out of 10 men. 9 out of 10.
There we go.
Men. There you go.
I'm fumbling. 9 out
Yes, you're fumbling, bitch.
of 10 men only go on a date with a woman for sex. When you're saying that this is what the intention is for the first date, how do you not see the danger of that? Because
all right, I don't like this conversation. What's the part where they promote the show, the channel?
Okay, that starts at 1 hour, 48 minutes, 23 seconds.
1 hour, 48 minutes. All right, 1 hour, 48 minutes, 23. Oh, right there. Boom. All right, let's see.
To be biblically married, right? And the reason why you guys get so much pushback on what you're saying is because there's going.
Oh, here it is, right
when
here.
they date, they're dating for the sole objective because they want to be biblically married, right? And the reason why you guys get so much pushback on what you're saying is because there's going to be a massive disconnect in the information you guys are giving to people who are trying to learn and get game and understanding on how to get to the wedding floor, when they're getting information from feedback of people who listen to a guy who, I'm sure he's a great I'm not gonna talk down on the man because I don't know him. I don't watch his content, so I don't have any room. But
you see, Lucario, he's not talking down on you. That's good.
Just going off of the titles that we're seeing from the videos, 5 reasons why you should get into a short-term relationship today. Why women don't choose you and how to be the most attractive man she's met. Never care about the problems a woman has in her life.
Like what?
You see what I'm saying? These are the guys who don't have game. He's basically saying it like, you should care about the problems a woman has in her life. You just met Jennifer yesterday, and you should care about all the bad decisions that Jennifer made before she met you. What the fuck are we talking about?
While alpha males are sexually attractive to women, while beta males are not.
Exactly.
What women secretly love to do late at night with men, they're really attracted to.
Exactly.
And so the whole point is, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the content, and I'm
Yes, you are. You fucking disingenuous, hypocritical.
not. Don't interpret that this is a jab at his content. But the point I'm saying of reading these out is these type of videos and these titles are going to attract a certain demographic of men.
Well, yeah,
that's the whole point. Men who need game like you. He should be watching these videos.
He should.
These men are going to be relating to what these titles are implying.
Right.
But the problem is taking this and thinking that this targeted demographic of content is justifiable to say that this applies to all men and this applies to all people is where the pushback is going to come, because there's a large majority of people that are going to heavily disagree with what Mr. Lucario's content says.
You see, let me tell you the problem. Let me tell you the problem that I'm noticing. And Chris, you still there? Yeah. Shout out to you. Shout out to Moses for, telling them about Lucario. But let me tell you the issue. The issue is that you guys are going on the show and you are, you've taken what you've learned from us and you're, spitting it back to these people. And not to say that you're not doing a great job, but the issue is that there's always something lost in translation when you're taking the message from the original source and trying to bring it to the masses.
Right.
Or trying to bring it to other people. Because there's a reason why a nigga like this could never be on the Real Game No Theory panel.
Right.
There's a reason why all these other niggas got hundreds of thousands of subscribers and we don't. Like there's a reason. So understand that when you and Moses and you go over there and you talk about and you give a lot of the talking points and a lot of the principles and things that you've learned from us, you can only articulate it as good as you understood it.
Right.
You understand? And again, no offense to you and Moses. Please don't take any offense to this. But the fact that you didn't create the idea there's always going to be a disconnect. And that's a part of the reason why. And the part that kills me is that why haven't these motherfuckers hollered at Lucario to be a guest on the show yet as of yet?
But because that's the thing. They can't, because if they were actually to have me on the show or have you on the show, it would be a wrap. You understand what I'm saying? Because you can't.
You would shatter the whole fucking.
That's what I'm saying. They would delete the whole episode. You understand what I'm saying? Guys, this is a reason why a lot of people don't invite us. Let me tell you something. Do you know that there's multiple podcasts and videos that I've done with people over the years that never came out? I went to their studio, we filmed it, and they never put it out.
Never put it out. Fact.
You understand what I'm saying? And there's a reason why they never put it out.
Niggas do collabs on YouTube. And they don't put it out, or you do it and then they take it down.
They take it down, yep.
Because they look at the playback and they're like, yo, this nigga he done fucked up my entire, he turned my branding and my marketing strategies upside down.
Right, exactly.
Jesus Christ. But again, Chris, shout out to you and Moses for getting on their podcast and even having a conversation and to the point where he's actually on the channel, over looking over the stuff, man. We appreciate you for that, man. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, next time just tell them, be like, listen, if you're talking to them and be like, yo, y'all need to holler at Lucario, you need to holler at Miles, y'all need to get the Real Game No Theory dudes on your show.
Yeah.
So that, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so that we can give these guys some game.
They got a decent amount of subs. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? They got basically the same amount of subs that you got.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So let's get it. Fuck it.
Yeah, tell them.
And they don't go along with it.
Get it cracking.
And then there's going to be a large majority of people that like what he's saying. You get me? And I'm not saying, at the end of the day, your content's your content, but the disconnect you guys are getting, why everybody's going against you guys, is a large majority of the people in this Flock Talk, I can say for this Flock Talk, will heavily disagree with this information.
And you see, language exposes, right? Flock Talk. That's basically what that translates roughly to herd mentality.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
There's no masculine identity.
And he's right though, because the thing is, you got to understand, the game is not for everybody.
Exactly.
Because what happens is that what the game does is the game exposes who you are. You understand what I'm saying? And what happens is that a lot of guys don't want to adhere to the game because the game is going to show them the level they're at in the situation in the dating game. So what happens is that every woman that these guys date are also seeing another guy who didn't have to do half the shit they're doing.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's how it works.
I want you to see something real quick. I want you to see the level of people that are in their chat. Look at this right there. New king of the flock. He says, I called red pill a while back. I would like my flowers, please.
What? Red pill? What the fuck is he talking about?
Because so he thinks that Chris and Moses are red pill.
Right. Exactly.
But what makes him, in my opinion, what makes this a bitch ass nigga statement is I would like my flowers, please.
Right.
So what he's saying is I want my validation for being right.
Exactly. Even though he's wrong. Because
now listen. I because we could, someone could challenge it and be like, oh well, don't y'all be looking for validation because when Steve does something and y'all say he's undefeated and this, that, and the third. Listen, there's a difference between asking for validation for something and already knowing. See, when you express confirmation of your victory,
right?
That's different from asking for validation.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Meaning that I don't need to join your contest to be awarded.
Right.
I already have my undefeated belt over my shoulder as I walk this way.
Mm-hmm.
That's two different things. I just want to let y'all know that.
That's a fact.
You see what I'm saying? But Joe, this shit. Let me see what he got else.
Am I making any type of sense?
No, you're not.
Chris Moses, am I making sense?
Yeah.
I'm not making sense.
Go ahead, Moses.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you go.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna let you go, Moses. I'm gonna let you go.
Okay, let me say this. You talk about relationships. Okay, cool. But guess what? How many guys have I seen like been in relationships with women who didn't like them? Like, can we think about that for a second?
What is the number on that?
Oh, I've heard a lot of people.
No. But this is no. Because we.
Oh, statistics.
There we go. He going with the statistics.
and look at some dude said flowers versus cigars. Yeah.
See, it's people in there that know what it is.
Exactly. Talking about I want my flowers, please, because I called red pill. You ain't getting shit because number one, you're wrong. Ain't no red pills over here.
Mm-hmm.
And here's what I'm saying: when you guys make statements like this, right? You guys have to make sure you guys have adequate information to make these statements. Because when you say I heard or I spoke to, it's like, okay, this is Mr. Lucario, right? Only has an audience of 74,000, right? Me and Alex only have an audience of 75,000, right? So our audiences are pretty much the same. You get what I'm saying? Growth wise. So it's easy for me to say, because you guys see it on Mr. Lucario's channel, it's easy for you guys to say, I've heard multiple men say this, right? But if me and Alex did a relationship dating content thing, it would be easy for us to say, well, according to the people we spoke to, this doesn't happen. You get what I'm saying? So it's important, if you're gonna make these statements, it's very important to back up what you're saying, because I'm not disproving what you're saying. So I don't want you guys to feel like I'm here to like shove it down your throat and say, you're wrong. I'm saying when you guys make these statements, personal word of mouth and I hear or I spoke to, it means nothing, because as a human being, you're not going to speak to 5 million people and have a one-on-one conversation with 5 million men to make these statistics. So that's why we have surveys. That's why we have people who actually, they do these actual things. Like Blessed has been in this chat uploading.
You see, now we get into the statistics and all of the, again, this is the thing. The reason why we don't need statistics is because when we say shit, it hits because we're talking about the individual. So if I was on there and I was saying certain things, right, I would be talking about him and he would know I was talking about him. Mm-hmm. And what I mean by talking about him is that most guys are average, basically the same. Mm-hmm. So I know most guys are out there simping and tricking. I know most guys are out there trying to chase women to get validation. You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is you got to understand that most dudes don't even realize that women have more game than them. Most dudes don't realize that women are taking advantage of them in these situations. Most guys don't realize that they're being led. You understand what I'm saying? Because the thing is, and this is the thing, he's halfway right, because basically what he's saying is you don't have. See, he's saying it in statistics, but he's saying you don't have what it takes to back up what you're saying, which is true. But this is why what me and Miles is saying is that we would need to be on there because we back up what we say with the game and the knowledge and the insight and the teaching experience that we have. You
Right.
see what I'm saying?
See, and that's where, you know, for example, Moses may fall short.
Right.
Because because let me tell you something. The things that we articulate on our content, most of the time don't need to be backed up by statistics.
Right, exactly.
Most of the time, like we don't get on here and be like, oh guys, you know, all guys believe this. And no, we don't talk about other guys. Like most of the shit that we talk about is from here, like from the inside. Like I'm gonna tell you what it is based on this perspective. And like you said, Lucario, the reason why it hits is because it's so true that a lot of people that hear it, they know that they're going through it as well.
Yeah, they resonate with it. This is why me and Miles don't have to put videos and pictures of us dealing with a bunch of women and show y'all all the women we're dealing with. But for some reason, we've been in business for 20 years. How is that possible?
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? So that's the difference, man. And you know, and that's what I'm saying. So Moses is gonna say something from his opinion or from his experience, but he's not gonna articulate it in a way that would make it hit or make somebody like the Kites dude have an understanding. You get what I'm saying? The Kites dude is just going to jump off and be like, oh, well, you don't have the statistics to back it up. So blah, blah, blah. So, but that's why I'm saying they really need to fucking holler at Lucario or myself.
Yeah, because the thing is like, bro, you know, what's funny is that part where she said, and you see how quickly we picked it up, where she said, well, you're saying that, how are you going to be a girlfriend if you're going to go on a date? And I'm like, that's not what he said. And you see what I mean? But that's not what was talked about. So you got to bring it back to what's being talked about.
Exactly. Exactly. Because it would have been a whole different conversation otherwise. You know what I'm saying? But Chris, man, any last words or anything else you want to say?
No, like I came behind Moses and I said to them, like, hey, like I met you guys in person and you guys live by what you actually preach.
Right.
So that's what I basically said to them.
Right.
You know, I didn't go into too much detail.
Okay. Okay. Well, I don't know if you on the show, tell them they need to have us on, man, or something like that.
Next time you talk to them, be like, yo, holla at Lucario and Miles, man. Holla at the Real Game No Theory.
Yeah. Because I think that would be interesting. And like you said, like, you know, the subscriber level is the same, basically the same. So it ain't no numbers problems or no numbers discrepancy. You know what I'm saying? As far as that goes.
You know how niggas be, they be like, oh, well, you're just trying to get on my show because
you're just trying to get on my show to get my subscriber base. Like, yeah, whatever.
They're pretty open. They're pretty open. Like I said, the Flock Talk is every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Central Standard Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Time.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Well. Yeah. If you get a chance, reach out to them and send them the info. Like you could you know do the send them my @Miles in the Game on Instagram and then let them, you know, they could reach out or send them Real Mr. Lucario for Instagram and let them reach out or whatever. All right.
Okay. All right. We'll do.
I appreciate that, man. Right. And yeah, man, be safe out there, Chris. And long time no here, but I'm glad you're doing all right, bro.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. Take it easy. All right. Peace. What's the name? Go ahead and call back. I think that was Monogamous. Go ahead and call back, bro. And I'm gonna get out of this. But shout out to Kites and all them people, man. Yeah. Shout out to them folk for even talking about our shit. So fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. But Monogamous, what's going on with you?
Yes, sir. Miles, Mr. Lacaria, how y'all doing? I donated $10 to you, Miles.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it. Got you.
Yes, sir. Man. And of course, everybody that's listening, happy Monday. God bless.
Yep.
I just want to say this real quick because I just got on the live and I just hear y'all talking about statistics, right?
Mm-hmm.
See, here's one thing that I want to tell a lot of guys that, may lack in experience with women, right? Your experience with women directly is the greatest stat for you to have, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because the reason why I say this is because when you just going off stats of somebody else, that don't mean that you really know or naturally know the true traits or the true characteristics of a woman. You see what I'm saying? When you go by somebody else's stats. And then to be honest, somebody else's stats is actually subjective because everybody is different.
Yep.
Right? Miles, of course, if you guy A and I'm guy B and I go out and I use a certain strategy of game, but my strategy is not working, my stats is going to be different than your stats because you're actually using a strategy that is working.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So basically that's based off experience. And a lot of guys are lacking experience with women because they want to use somebody else's stats and somebody else's facts when they're not using their own. You see what I'm saying? So you actually have to go out there and actually see how women are for you to actually know how they really are. You see what I'm saying? Like when if I'm just basing my knowledge off of Lacario, but I've never been on a date before, once I actually go on a date, I'm not going to know what to do.
That's a fact.
And all that is going to go out the window. But my experience is going to let me know what I need to do. You see what I'm saying? And then also, here's why I say stats are subjective. You only need to win one time.
Facts.
You only need to win one time. So sometimes, guys, and I heard you and Mr. Lacario say this, Miles, to where like sometimes y'all did stuff on purpose just to learn more about the game.
Right.
Y'all actually charged the woman or charged the situation to the game just to learn more about the game, so you have a better understanding of what to do and what not to do moving forward.
Right.
You know,
That's real talk.
What a guy that's not experiencing, when they see somebody not actually getting a number, they thinking that guy lost. But you always say, Mr. Lacario, you didn't lose. You gained more knowledge and more experience. And guess what? You know for a fact that moving forward, if the girl is not into you, it's better to leave her alone than to keep fucking with her. You know what I'm saying? That's stats. That's real game. But once again, that's based on your true and your real experience, you know what I'm saying, from man to man. Because once again, every man is going to have maybe a similar experience, but we're all different. So all of our experiences are going to be different. But what's your take on that, gentlemen?
Yeah, well, the thing is that at the end of the day, what happens is that, people use stats. Like, for example, they have a stat online that says 73.6% of statistics are fake, right? Now, if that is a true statement, then that means most statistics are bullshit. If that is a false statement, then you can't believe statistics because that is a statistic. You see what I'm saying? That's called a double bind. Right. So meaning that if I say 73.6% of all statistics are fake, and that is a true statement, then that means most statistics you got to throw out. Then if somebody says, well, that's bullshit, that's not true, then you just reveal that you can't trust statistics. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of times what happens is that people use statistics when they don't actually have real world experience dealing with life and experience. So they have to go through stats because check this out. When you have real world experience, you experience certain things that are specific to you, but also similar to the person who also experienced a similar thing. You see what I'm saying? That's why they say game recognized game, because when you're in a certain situation or you have a certain mindset, you experience similar things to the other person who has that same mindset.
Right.
That's how it works.
And I'll say this. I actually think statistics is another one of those things of language kind of exposing the person.
Right.
And I think, unless if you're in sales or if you are like, you did some research and you're trying to prove a point scientifically, hey, do your thing. That's fine with me. But when it comes to like real life, lifestyle shit, dating, things like this, I think people people who jump to statistics all the time are people who are afraid of taking individual action or respecting individual action.
Right.
I agree.
Because instead of looking, because I'm telling you, I'm a black man in America, right? Statistically, you could say anything statistically about me, stereotypically, right?
Right.
I should be in jail. I should be dead.
Right.
I should have baby mamas and illegitimate kids all over the place.
Right.
I should have a bunch of STDs. I should have diabetes. I should have blood pressure. Statistically speaking, all of these things should be happening to me.
Right.
But here's why I don't fuck with statistics, because none of those things about me are true.
Exactly.
Not one of those fucking things about me are true. So I am and will always fucking be Miles Cunningham, the anomaly. I'm the one. I'm fucking Neo out this bitch. So fuck your statistics. But see, the average nigga can't say what I just said and mean it. Because the average nigga allows himself to do what other niggas do and fall into the statistic.
Just like, remember the caller earlier, he said, well, I got a low, I have to have this low paying job. Or what did he say? He was like, he said it like it was forced upon him. He had no choice.
Yeah, like he had the statistic monster just took over my life. Bro, I am Neo. I can fucking stop the fucking Sentinels just by pointing my hand. Fuck out of here. Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to?
Facts, bro.
I was supposed to be robbing liquor stores and going to juvenile detention, right?
Right.
Fuck you. Fuck out of here. And fuck your statistics. My own choices in this bitch. So why would I give a fuck about your statistics? When I know that I will make my own. And that's the difference between a nigga like me, a nigga with a masculine identity and the average nigga. He is looking at the world like, oh, well, I better fall in line with whatever stereotypically and statistically I'm supposed to do and be. But a nigga like me, I'm like, nah, nigga, I'm different. Nah, I'm different. I'm gonna do it the Miles Cunningham way.
Right. Because statistics is within itself a social construct that you're trying to fit into.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because statistics generally, you know, when people are taking statistics, what they're essentially saying is, I'm taking a group of all of these people who are essentially the same. Like there's nothing special, different about you. So therefore I can lump you in with all these other guys and all these other people who are just like you, who think just like you, who don't have a ounce of critical thinking, who don't move how they want to move. Who are, you understand what I'm saying? They're zombies basically.
Right.
So why would I care about the stats on zombies? You see what I'm saying? It don't make sense.
That's true.
That's
true, man.
Yo, it's
true.
yeah, go ahead.
Hey, Miles, I just want to say, you use the best example possible of you, as you saying, you being a anomaly, right? Like one time I was like, and I'm just being honest, right? I graduated from University of Oklahoma, so one time I was in Calculus 3, right? And I'm gonna be honest, I'm African American, so I grew up in a predominantly African American society,
right?
So I kind of grew up as if, like, you know, not to make it be a race thing, but I kind of grew up thinking that, you know, white people might be a little bit more advanced than us, right? Or they might have a head start.
Right.
Because to be honest, growing up in the hood, that's what we taught. The white people got the head start.
Exactly.
When really everybody has a head start if you have game, right?
Right.
Tell me why when I took my math class, right? My at the end of the semester, and mind you, I'm I'm one out of two black guys in the class. Other black guys African, international. He said, hey, it's only two people in this whole entire class that made an A. I was one of the people that made an A in that class.
Right.
I'm in the class full of Asians, white people, type of motherfuckers.
Right.
So that showed me right there that, damn, I was following a stereotypical thought. You know what I'm saying? Of what I was taught when I was growing up.
Yep. Statistically,
You know
you wasn't supposed to be one of the niggas with the A's. You wasn't.
Right.
And that's what that's exactly what I'm saying. And here's again, yo, if y'all not on the call tonight, I'm sorry for you, because this is exactly what we're gonna be talking about: learned helplessness.
Right.
The majority of the reason why you fail is because you've been conditioned to believe that you're going to. Because if monogamists truly believe deep down in the fact that he's disadvantaged because he grew up in a black neighborhood, he probably wouldn't have tried as hard on the fucking test. But deep down, he was like, you know what? No, fuck that. I'm that nigga. So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna study harder than everybody, and I'm gonna do this test regardless of where I'm from because I have an idea of where I want to go. And I'm not gonna let my neighborhood, the statistics, how many other niggas in the street don't know how to do math. I don't know nothing about them niggas. I don't give a fuck about them niggas. I give a fuck about me. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna study hard and I'm gonna ace this fucking test.
Right.
Because me being black don't have nothing to do with the knowledge and the studying and the hard work that I put into this motherfucker.
Facts.
Real talk.
That's what a masculine identity is. You stepping outside of whatever you think about me. Look, this is when we say I don't give a fuck about what others think, or when we say I only care about what I think.
Right.
I'm already outside of the fucking the bell curve or whatever the fucking whatever graph you trying to fit me into. My dot is outside.
Mm-hmm.
My dot is on the other fucking plane.
Right.
You understand? If everybody's in the XY quadrant of the fucking graph, I'm somewhere over there in the other side. I'm off the paper, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And the point I'm trying to make is that if you don't have enough passion and love for yourself to take yourself outside the paper, niggas is gonna figure you out easy, and that's when they're able to fucking control you.
Exactly. That's real shit. So any last thing you want to say, monogamous, before you wrap this up? Because we're about to head up out of here.
Yes, sir. Yeah. This is one thing I want to say. Basically, Miles, you're just saying that your skill set, your passion, what you're talented in, has nothing to do with your height, has nothing to do with your race, has nothing to do with your weight or anything that's superficial that these dudes use against themselves rather than actually use to advance themselves. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
The last thing I want to say, because I know y'all got a show, Mr. Lucario, if we are going to talk about stats, right? The niggas don't even focus on the positive shit of the stats.
Exactly, right.
Live over the weekend with that Asian guy, and he was talking about 2%. Fuck it. Focus on the 2%.
Exactly.
You know how many women that have denied my number over the years? You think I remember them hoes?
Right. Exactly. We don't. That's what I'm saying.
Bitches that was fucking with me.
Facts.
That's all I remember.
That's it.
So I'm only focused on the positive part of the stats. But niggas is only focused on the negative.
Right.
But that's all I want to say, guys. Thank y'all so much for the opportunity.
Great call, man. We appreciate you, brother. Good call, man. We appreciate you, man. Take it easy, brother. All right, so let me kill these lines because I didn't realize the fucking time because we started at 12:30 today. I forgot.
Exactly.
Real quick, let me just shout him out because hold on. Yeah, shout out to PPR for the support. He sent in a 50 to PPR Riley. Appreciate it, brother. All right. All right, so let's do these questions and get up out, man.
Oh yeah, we still got questions. God damn it! Hold on, let me see.
Yeah, quick.
What was that? Oh, we got 3 more questions. So it says, when you guys met with women for drinks on the first date, what's the best price range y'all stayed on when covering the bill for the two of you? I just get one drink, really, like, you know what I'm saying. So
shout out to Tom Likas, $40 less, $40 or less. Yep,
exactly. What does it mean to speak with confidence? As a man, I would say go to masculineidentity.com and sign up. Go to Masculine Identity Membership and sign up so you can learn that shit. Says
from the chest.
Right. It says, I think most of the communication is nonverbal. Women can read the type of guys you are in seconds, but what's your thoughts about how women can read through you in seconds? Well, again, remember, like I said to you guys, that women, they're going to make it a quick assumption of who they think you are based on how you're coming at them and based on what they're experiencing with you. Now, if you are a guy who is on point, then most likely what's going to happen, she's going to experience an on point dude. If you're a guy who's goofy, insecure, all over the place, she's going to experience that. And that's going to usually determine how she's going to respond to you and the outcome of the situations you have, which is why we tell you guys, learn some games so you can be, you're going to be attractive, period. And that's the thing that's going to make women attracted to you. You feel me? Yeah, man. So that's pretty much it. We about to wrap this shit up. Again, make sure you guys go to shoplocario.com, get master the vetting process. You feel what I'm saying? This is the last day to get it at the discount price.
Yes, sir.
Go there now. Do not hesitate. Get it ASAP. Do not wait at the last minute either. You feel what I'm saying? Because around midnight we changing the price. So we just let you know right now.
Real
So
talk.
don't try to, wait around. Also, make sure you guys go to CunninghamElements.com, MasculineIdentityMembership.com, and BadBoyMembership.com. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
And,
Man, get your loans, get your soaps, and then of course, guys, make sure you stay tuned for us for the everybody on the Masculine Identity membership. Man, tonight we're gonna be having the dope conversation about learned helplessness and how it affects your masculine identity and step-by-step ways to get up out of it. And then so that's 11 p.m. tonight Eastern time, man. Can't wait to see y'all there. Shout out to everybody that's on the Masculine Identity membership.
All right, so we out here, guys, and remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. We gonna be out.
I can take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't gonna get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You got to understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you got to work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not going to be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, that is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces, and then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know, that was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you're doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, the definition of man, is out right now. Click the link below.